everyone, great to see you back on the Windsor family here. We bring you breaking news, fascinating stories, and little-known mysteries of the royal family. Make sure to like this video and subscribe so you won't miss any updates. Every royal occasion is a stage, and every detail down to the stitching of a child's coat can reveal the unspoken politics of the palace. In the grand theater of monarchy, even innocence is strategy, and no one understands that better than Catherine, Princess of Wales. For years, she has quietly perfected the art of graceful symbolism, and her daughter, Princess Charlotte, has become the most charming messenger of that silent diplomacy. Every Christmas, Charlotte appears in her classic double-breasted coat, neatly buttoned and paired with opaque leggings and polished Mary Jane shoes. Remarkably, she's worn the same design for 3 consecutive years, only in slightly larger sizes as she grows, a subtle nod to tradition and restraint. The shade, always soft, never ostentatious, frames her as the embodiment of youthful modesty and royal discipline. And yet, despite the repetition, nothing about her appearance feels tired. On the contrary, Charlotte's natural poise transforms simplicity into sophistication, reminding everyone that true elegance lies not in extravagance, but in refinement. It is said that Prince William, ever conscious of his mother's legacy, has been a firm believer in sustainability. He and Catherine have long made it their mission to show that nobility and humility can coexist, that wealth need not be displayed to be respected. Their choices in raising their children, recycling outfits, preferring traditional toys over digital distractions, paint a portrait of modern royalty rooted in authenticity. The public sees this and admires it, for the Wales family's modesty feels real. But what makes this quiet tableau even more striking is the contrast it casts against Queen Camilla. She too has often spoken of moderation, of a simple life guided by values of restraint. Yet every Christmas, her version of simplicity gleams beneath chandeliers. Velvet gowns, scarlet and emerald, drape heavily across her frame, accented by brooches that shimmer with sapphires and rubies, large enough to outshine the candles. When she enters a room, she brings not warmth, but spectacle, a kind of forced festivity that seems desperate to command admiration. Her smile, stretched thin beneath jeweled curls, rarely reaches her eyes, especially when she kneels stiffly before children for the cameras. There is always that glint too practiced, too hollow, betraying a discomfort she can't conceal. For all her proclamations of charity and restraint, Camilla's actions speak of someone who cannot resist the performance of grandeur. And it is precisely here that Catherine's cleverness delivers its quiet blow. Without ever uttering a word, she lets her daughter's modest coat and humble demeanor expose the difference between authenticity and pretense. While Camilla tries to prove her worth through diamonds and velvet, Catherine earns hers through simplicity and grace. The contrast is so stark, it doesn't need commentary, it unfolds naturally before the public eye. Every Christmas photo becomes a silent reminder the future of the monarchy doesn't lie in spectacle, but in sincerity. And as Charlotte curtsies beside her mother, calm and radiant in her modest little coat, the entire kingdom sees what Camilla never will, that true royalty doesn't demand attention, it earns devotion.